This place is gonna look a lot more different in Destiny 2. What's going up, guys? This is NW97 here, and today I'm gonna tell you some very exciting news. On this day, about 2:11 p.m., I just finished watching the live stream for the game reveal of Destiny 2, and it is absolutely epic. And I'm going to tell you some of the details, what's up with what we're expecting in Destiny 2, and just how excited I am, really. So I have notes so I could tell you everything that I've written down. Okay, so first of all, the live stream starts out with Zavala just getting revived and telling his story, how he got into the city in the beginning. Apparently, for those lore nuts for you, he's like there since the beginning of the city and all that. He helped Lord Shaxx and Saladin with the Battle of Twilight Gap, and then like some other battles and all. So he's probably a lot older than we actually thought. So that's one thing we didn't know about him. And also, apparently, he is a defender and a striker titan. So for those of you who like to know that, that is really good. So just how they started off with the live stream, it was just so good how they just started off with story, basically more story than we had all of Destiny 1. They started off with the live stream with a lot of lore with Destiny 2, and it's actually super good. I'm really excited on the storytelling aspect of the game, and really just by watching the entire stream, it was like the storytelling just massively improved. In fact, the CEO himself said that just by watching this live stream and showing all this, like, it does not playing the game itself does not compare how good it is. Like, he played it at all. So I'm really excited how the lore's gonna be, and it's just gonna be really good. Okay, so what Bungie said throughout the entire stream, Luke Smith actually said this. He's the director of Destiny 2 right now. There are 3 things that Destiny 2 is focused on. 1, a world that pulls you in. So, it's basically saying that when you play Destiny, it wants to make you play more. It wants you to, get more loot. It wants you to see what's going to happen next, what's going to happen in the story, what's going to happen if I do this particular thing, and all, etc. So they're doing that purposefully to pull you in, which Bungie has done a pretty good job at. And it just tells you, and they're going to continue that aspect. 2, they are focusing on amazing things to do. So Bungie said there is going to be Trials of Osiris. They're still going to have that. They're still going to have the raid, and they're still going to have the Nightfall and the strikes and all that. Well, what's really interesting is that they said that instead of having 6v6 modes, they're going to have 4v4, and they're going to have PvP all across the board, 4v4. So I'm pretty sure Trials of Osiris is going to be 4v4 as well. So hopefully that'll be the case, and if that is the case, then that'll be really cool. I would love to see how 4v4 will work. For some reason, first-person shooters, 4v4 just works really well on competitive matches and all that. And number 3, last but not least, there's always someone to play with. And we'll get to that in a little bit, but like I said, there's going to be raid trials for everyone. During the live stream, Bungie said that 50% of people had not experienced the raid when they were playing Destiny. So they wanted to fix that problem, and they had a new system they put in there, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, which is probably my most favorite thing, honestly. Okay, so they had a lot of cinematics, they had a lot of stuff going on, and I just love how they set up the fall of the city. How Zavala, Cade, and Ikora just chilling there, and just seeing how it is, right? And seeing how the Cabal basically ambushed them and out of nowhere. Like, it was a complete surprise. Like, they had no idea this was coming. Who was actually attacking the tower? It's called the Red Legion, and we are going to talk about that in a little bit. So they showed the gameplay reveal. It looks absolutely amazing. The graphics are incredible. The gameplay is really cool. The classes are really amazing, and I'm actually going to talk about that in a little bit. But first, I'm gonna tell you something that's super duper important for you lore nuts, okay? So, there's two major things that I have seen through the gameplay at the beginning of the tower, and how, how this is going to work. Okay, one, the speaker is like gone. Like, we don't know who he is, where he is, whether he's dead, whether he's alive and he went somewhere, or he's like captured by the Red Legion, the Cabal, army that's invaded the tower. We have no idea where he is. We have no idea what's up with him. Like, we're leaderless. Like, the Traveler, the speaker basically represents the tower, right? And so since we don't have the speaker, we basically don't have the Traveler. And the Red Legion has taken over the Traveler. And why does the Cabal want to take over the Traveler? Well, actually, this is really, really interesting. So Gaul, aka Gary, I'm going to call him Gary from now on because that's the best thing to do. He is in charge of the Red Legion, and basically what the Red Legion wants is they want the Cabal to take over the Traveler, and they become guardians, which is really interesting. So Gaul wants to become, blessed by the Traveler so that they could be guardians, and then that they could, use it for their military aspects. And the Cabal is a military empire, and if they have the Traveler to use as a weapon, then they're definitely going to use that in military tactics. And even though they have some sort of forms with like the Scions, with like using either the darkness or the light to go against them, then they're against their enemies, then they're definitely going to use it. The thing is, though, I think the Cabal are like the least, they have like the least darkness out of all of the enemies, but yet at the same time, like, that they're part of the darkness. So what does this mean? Do they want to become part of the light, or do they want to be selfish? They just want to have the power, only the power of the Traveler for themselves. And not to mention that all the powers of the Guardians are gonna be gone. Like, you're going to not have the power of the Traveler anymore. But don't worry, there are gonna be classes in Destiny, which is confirmed. They showed a lot of gameplay with the subclasses, and I love how they're set up and all. And the weapons and how the supers work and how the abilities will really work out. And I'm really excited how this works. But so don't worry about it. There are gonna be subclasses in the game, and there's not gonna be any like animal subclasses or whatever. Okay, next is 3 awesome subclasses. So the first one is what they really showed the most, is the Dawnblade, which is the Warlock subclass. They are basically sun singers with a big sword, and they float around with angels of light, and they swing their sword, and they like shoot off like fire waves of fire, and they're just floating around shooting all this stuff, and it looks so cool. Like, it looks really, really good. And it looks quite balanced too, for PvE and all that. So I'm not sure whether Bungie is going to have PvE and PvP be different. If they are, then that's really, really good. But it looks really good. I'm definitely going to play Warlock as I'm gonna play Warlock first, playing Destiny 2. And then, so for the Titan, we have second is Sentinel. It's gonna be a Void subclass for the Titan, and it's basically they have a little like void shield, kind of similar to the Vault of Glass's Aegis. And he throws that thing, he bashes enemies, he throws his shield, like, he blocks with the shield. He's basically Captain America with a void shield. It looks fantastic. That looks really fun to play with. And then, the last one is the Hunter. It's like an arc blade, but it's called the Strider, or something like that. Anyway, it's basically this acrobat that does arc energy, and he just flips around, does all these awesome stuff with his arc staff, and he just kicks everyone's butt in a very fast rate. It looks really, really cool. Like, he looks like a ninja, just jumping around and doing all those crazy moves. And also there, you see other subclasses that we like to use. Like, we have seen the Gunslinger. Cade uses the Golden Gun and all that. We have seen Nova Bombs. We have seen Defender Titans. We have seen Strikers, which look really cool. And there's probably going to be. I doubt there's gonna be like Defender bubbles within Destiny itself, but we have basically the entire game is gonna be revolved around. We're gonna have to get our own powers, and we have to reclaim our powers. And then since we're reclaiming our powers, it's gonna be something new. So I'm pretty sure Defender bubble is not gonna be the exact same, but I think the Sentinel is going to have some sort of Defender bubble type of tactics to give bonuses. And also, instead of having like three abilities, there's gonna be like four cooldowns for each subclass, which looks really interesting. The Dawnblade itself looks just like a Sunsinger. It has the super of the sword, it has the melee, it has the grenade, but also it's like this also bonus thing, and it looks like an aura like on the ground, and it automatically heals you and gives you bonuses and all that, which I really like with like the support classes and all that. So I'm pretty sure the Sentinel is going to have like a Defender bubble with support with that cooldown like that, and then I don't know what's gonna be with the Strider or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry. Like, please correct me in the comment section below. Okay, so enough about subclasses. Here's the next thing. There is going to be a new raid. It's confirmed. It's not going to be House of Wolves or anything. We're not going to have like the Prison of Elders. We're going to have new raid, which is going to be really, really good. So also, instead of like teleporting to like, World of World through orbits, all activities are available. You don't have to go to orbit to go to the activity. So what that's basically saying is like, oh, let's say I'm on Earth right now, and then like I want to play Crucible. Well, I just go to a certain menu, and then I play the Crucible, and it goes to a certain area, etc., etc. Or I want to do raid on Earth. Well, I could just go ahead and press raid, and then I could play with my friends. Like, oh, I want to do patrol. Okay, you go to patrol. I want to go to a certain area. It's gonna be open world. It looks a lot like Fallout, Skyrim, etc. It's gonna be open world, and I can't wait how open world's gonna get. Earth, it's gonna be most of the time with it's gonna be called the European Dead Zone, and everyone's going to be excited about that, especially for those lore nuts and people who want to explore more of the world besides the Cosmodrome. And so we're going to explore all that. We're also gonna explore like 3 or 4 new worlds, which looks really cool. It's gonna be like the moons of Saturn, Jupiter, etc. And we're going to see all of these new things. I know you lore people will love that indeed, especially for those of you who are really focused into it. I'm really excited about exploring the worlds because it's like my favorite part about like RPG MMOs and all that. So I'm really excited about it. So it's gonna be really, really good. Now here's gonna be some of the cool things that they're going to have. They're going to have like official clans in the game. So like it's gonna be like Clash of Clans. You're going to come in, you're going to look at a certain setting in the menu, and there's going to be clans in the game. So there's gonna be official clans for like, I don't know. You could make your own clan. You could join another clan. Then you could go ahead and do the raid, Trials of Osiris, Crucible, etc., etc. And there's gonna be a whole bunch more stuff to do besides all that stuff. Like there's gonna be a real big campaign. Like there's so much story that was in the gameplay. I know there's gonna be so much more. There's going to be a lot of quests going on. Like you can go to certain areas in like Earth, and then like you could talk to characters and all that. And they give you quests, and they give you specific armor and bonuses and loot and all that, which is gonna be really, really good. And also they're gonna give you some extra stuff. There's gonna be new weapons available. Like there was a grenade launcher, there was a submachine gun, there is this awesome like Vulcan like minigun or something like that, which looks fantastic. I'm definitely gonna use one of those, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of fun. And the cool thing is that if you're in a clan, and like depending on how much you play, like all your clan members, there's gonna be clan specific rewards inside the clan. This reminds me of a whole bunch of like Clash of Clans or like Hobbit Kings of Middle Earth, etc. The more you play and like you buy stuff from the store, the more bonuses you get for everyone, so they can spend it on. So it's gonna be like that. Clans is gonna help you. It's gonna be worth it going to clans besides playing with your friends. It's gonna give you like rewards and bonuses, and probably even banners, and I hope they have like emotes and like shaders that you can make, which is gonna be that would be fantastic if they had that. Um, Also, Bungie is planning to do this very special thing called guided games. It's basically a clan matchmaking. So let's say you're in the raid and you're going into the raid and you don't have anyone to play with. So instead of like going to raid with like 5 of your friends, you can go to guided games. You can click on whatever clan that's going to do the raid, and you could choose what you want. Let's say you have like clan 1, it looks like a whole bunch of noobs. You don't want to do that. And then you have clan 2, looks like Sherpas and tryhards that take the game way too seriously. Then you have clan 3, who they look like casual gamers. A player like me, and then you would go into their clan, then you could play the raid with them, and it's really cool. And it reminds me a little bit of World of Warcraft, how matchmaking will work. So they're doing guided games, and they're going to do this sort of stuff. Last but not least, this is actually really cool, how Blizzard is going to help with Bungie, actually, with Destiny. So a lot of people know this, but Destiny is going to be on the PC. Destiny 2 is going to be on the PC, which is really cool because a lot of PC gamers love to play games like Destiny, but unfortunately Destiny 1 wasn't in PC, so they had to do it on console. I know a lot of YouTubers that used to play on PC and then they played PS4 for Destiny, and then they kind of wish they had it. Well, now there's going to be on PC, and everyone's gonna be happy. And I'm actually kind of glad they're gonna be on PC, even though I don't really play games on PC besides like Star Wars Battlefront 2 or something like that. So Blizzard is going to be helping with Destiny 2 on PC, specifically with like the servers that they're going to use the servers for the Blizzard is going to use their servers to help Destiny 2 and keep it up in check and all that. And Blizzard is known for their PC gaming, and they're gonna use those servers to have like Destiny 2, which is gonna be really really good, especially for some of the players who are fanatics for matchmaking. So hopefully all that will work out really well, and especially how Destiny's going to mesh with the Blizzard servers. So that's gonna be really good. It's gonna be on a really good platform, and it's gonna be extremely good. Now, am I excited for Destiny 2? Yes, absolutely. I think this is gonna be a much better game than Destiny 1. And even though Destiny 1 is like one of my most favorite games ever, I'm definitely gonna play Destiny 2. And also, the beta is gonna be this summer, so they're just confirming that it's gonna be out in a little bit. And actually, right by now, like you have some people in California right now playing Destiny on 2 right now, and they're probably playing some Crucible. They're going to play a new strike, which is really cool, and they're going to play the first story mission. Looks amazing. I'm pretty sure you can find that in YouTube right now. I recommend you check it out. That is basically it. I'm probably missing some stuff, but I did cover all of the major things and all. So make sure you check it out. All the stuff in Destiny. I can't wait until Destiny 2, and I'm really excited. I'm definitely gonna play that Warlock. I'm gonna use that Dawn Blade and like destroy everything. Okay guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and comment below on what's your favorite thing about Destiny 2 that you want the most. I know that the open world gameplay will be cool, good for me, and especially the clan, how guided games is gonna be interesting and all that. So I can't wait, really. Thank you guys for watching. God bless and goodbye.